Michael, thanks for yesterday.
Of course! Did you sleep well?
Yeah. Well, kind of. My heart is still racing.
Oh, you, that's so cute.
I can't help it. I mean, we're engaged now.
Yeah, thanks for saying yes.
Thanks for popping the question. You made me so happy. I love you.
Love you too.
My dad wasn't around when I was a child. I was always lonely, so when we have kids, I want to be there for them as much as possible.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Maybe it was a bit too early.
Oh, it's fine. I want kids someday too, so…
We should set our wedding date soon. Gotta start preparing.
For what?
Huh? Oh, my job. I'm gonna quit.
Huh?
Huh?
You're gonna quit? Why?
We talked about this. I want to be a housewife.
Yeah, but why quit? You never told me that.
Oh, I thought I did.
Why do you want to quit? It's not like we have kids yet.
Yeah, but I've been planning this for a long time. I even saved up some money for it. Many people quit after having kids, but I want to start preparing early. That way we can have kids anytime we want. You want kids too, right?
Yeah, but what about maternity leave? That's what most people do.
Yeah, I know, but it's not for me.
I had no idea.
I thought you knew. Sorry, I should have been more specific.
You're so irresponsible. I didn't know you were like this.
Huh?
So basically, you want me to provide for you, right?
What? No. Like I said, I have some money saved up.
I'm disappointed in you.
Disappointed? Why?
I thought you were better than this.
What does that mean?
We worked together for years, and you were really good at your job. That's what I liked about you. I thought you'd keep working after you got married.
But I told you this when we first started dating. And like I said, I've got some money saved up too.
Doesn't matter. Now I gotta work longer hours. And your mom, she lives by herself, right? Soon we'll have to take care of her too. Did you ever think about that?
What? My mom isn't that old. Why are you being like this?
Are you gonna leech off of me for the rest of your life, is that it?
What? No! I'm gonna quit my job, but I got a plan. I'm not gonna leech off you, Michael.
You just don't want to work anymore. That's it, isn't it?
What?
You always complain about work on Monday morning.
Who doesn't?
When I proposed to you last night, you probably thought you hit the jackpot. You're unbelievable.
What? No! How can you say that to me? If you really want it back, fine, but are you being serious right now?
Yeah, I was wrong about you. I'm not giving you a dime. We're done.
Fine, if you say so, Michael. I'll give you the ring back.
You better, but I can't return it. I'll have to sell it. But even if I sell it, I'll still lose money. You better make up the difference.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't want to waste another dime on you. All that money I spent on you? What a waste.
What? I bought you gifts too, you know. And when we ate out, I always paid for my own food.
That's not how I remember it.
Wow. You're unbelievable. I didn't know you were like this. What did I see in you?
Huh? You trying to put this on me now? Whatever, I'm through with you. You made me sick. Get out of my life.
Right back at you. I'll give you the ring back. We're done here. Goodbye.
Wait! Pay me for damages! You tricked me!
What? I never tricked you. And I never asked you to buy that ring for me or pay for my dinner. So no, I'm not paying you.
You're pushing it! I can't believe I wasted 2 years of my life on you.
Right back at you. I had no idea you were like this.
Screw you! Just quit your job and get out of my life!
Quit? I don't think so. If you don't want to see me at the office, why don't you quit?
What? Why me? You're a woman! You're gonna quit at some point anyways!
Oh, wow. 5 minutes ago, you told me not to quit my job. Make up your mind.
Shut up! Just quit your job, okay? I never want to see you again.
Same here, but I'm not quitting.
Why not?
Because my uncle owns the place.
What?
You didn't know? My dad passed away when I was little. It was just me and my mom, but my uncle, he was really good to us. And my mom owns a few apartments around the city now. She was gonna give me one when I got married. That's why I thought about quitting my job, but oh well, I guess I'll have to keep my day job.
Regina, wait! There's been a misunderstanding.
What?
Look, I'm sorry if I upset you. I didn't mean to. I apologize. Will you forgive me?
For what?
For all the things I said to you.
Doesn't matter. We're done. It's over.
What? Why?
What do you mean, why, LOL? It's over between us. You said it yourself. Don't worry, I'll give you back the ring.
No, you keep it. Listen, Regina, let's start over. Will you marry me?
What? Hell no, LOL.
Why not? And why didn't you tell me about your uncle?
I was gonna tell you today. But, it doesn't matter anymore. I want nothing to do with you anymore.
Don't say that. Look, it was a misunderstanding, okay?
As soon as I told you about quitting my job, you said all those horrible things to me. You called me a leech. Too bad I don't need your money.
I know, I get it now. Come on, let's just start over, okay?
No. And, you're probably gonna get transferred to a different department soon.
Huh?
I just talked to my uncle. I told him we broke up.
What? Why?
He was really upset. I told him everything you said to me. You said you never wanted to see my face again, so he's gonna transfer you to some dead-end position in the middle of nowhere. Congrats!
What? Look, I'm sorry, okay?
Too late. He said he's gonna send you to some factory. Sucks for you. Oh well. Have fun! So Ri told her uncle everything. A few days later, Masato got transferred. It was either that or quit. He didn't have much of a choice. He had a desk job all these years, but now he was stuck in a factory in the middle of nowhere. And to make things worse, he didn't get along with his new colleagues. A few months later, he lost his mind and quit his job. A few weeks later, he tried to sneak into Ri's house to talk to her, but he got caught and ended up getting arrested. Poor guy. Oh well.
Hey, what do you mean you're not going today? You can't possibly mean you're skipping Paige's wedding, right?
No, that's exactly what I mean. I think it's best if I don't go in my current condition. I don't want to cause any trouble. Plus, Paige even said that she understands and just appreciates the thought.
So you're saying you're not going to her wedding just because you're pregnant?
It's not just that. My due date is really close. The baby could come at any moment now. The doctor has also advised that I stay on bed rest to avoid any potential complications.
The doctor just recommended that you take it easy, right? It's not like they said you absolutely must stay on bed rest no matter what happens, did they?
Well, no. They didn't say it exactly like that, but...
So what? You're gonna let what Paige said and what the doctor suggested be your excuses? In the end, you just don't want to go to the wedding, right? Isn't that what this is really about?
That's not true at all. I do want to celebrate Paige's special day. But if I get sick or something happens because of my condition, don't you think that that would cause more trouble? And honestly, I haven't been feeling all that well lately.
Oh, stop it already. If you're not feeling well, it's only because you haven't been managing your health properly.
Managing my health? Seriously? Ever since I got pregnant, you've been leaving all the housework to me. You're always too busy with work to help, and I've been doing all the cooking, cleaning, and laundry by myself. And yet you're talking about health management now?
What are you complaining about? That's your job, isn't it? It's your responsibility to take care of the house and manage your health, all while fulfilling your role as an adult.
Oh, really? And what about you? Isn't it your job to manage your health as well? You were out sick with a cold just last week. The month before that, you took time off because of an upset stomach. And before that, you missed work after getting bitten by some insect, remember? And you're lecturing me about health management?
Shut up! Even if I do get sick sometimes, I still manage to keep working and bring in money, don't I? That's what matters. And besides, how was I supposed to prevent getting bitten by a weird bug? I had no control over that, and the swelling was awful.
Okay, I'll admit that the bug bite incident was unfortunate.
Don't get smart with me. You've been acting all high and mighty lately. Who do you think is providing for this household? Who's the one making sure you even have a place to live and food on the table?
You always bring that up, but do you realize how outdated that way of thinking is? Hardly anyone talks like that anymore. It's not the 1950s.
Oh, so now you're just gonna brush it off because I hit a nerve, huh? Typical. Anyway, enough excuses. You're coming to the wedding and that's final. I'll call a taxi right now.
Wait a second. I think my contractions are starting. And my water just broke. There's no way I can make it to the wedding now. I need to get to the hospital fast.
Contractions? That's just like a bad stomach ache. Don't exaggerate. Today is my sister's wedding. You're coming even if you have to crawl there.
Crawl? Are you even hearing yourself? This is the time when you're supposed to be worried about me, not your sister's wedding.
Worried? You're pregnant. Of course contractions are gonna happen eventually. It's no different from getting a cramp. Now stop making excuses and get ready. You're coming to the wedding.
I honestly thought you'd understand if I told you I was in labor. But I guess even now you're putting your sister's wedding above me and our baby.
Obviously, Paige is my one and only sister, and today is the most important day of her life. What could possibly be more important than that? Of course the wedding takes priority, so get yourself ready and get in that taxi.
I see. Fine, I'll go.
Good, and don't be late. Tell the taxi driver to step on it if you have to. I don't care how fast they have to drive, just make sure you're there.
Hey, Fran. Cedric told me Fran will be here soon. But are you really able to come? Is your body okay?
Yeah, I'm on my way. I thought I'd at least make an appearance, even if it's just for a short while. I really do want to celebrate with everyone. Plus, there's a hospital nearby, so I should be fine as long as I don't stay too long.
No way. Cedric probably kept bugging you about it, right? Honestly, who even cares about some wedding for a sister-in-law? It's not like it's that important.
What? How can you say something like that out loud so easily?
I mean, if it were me, I'd find it super annoying. Honestly. And on top of that, you're in the final stages of pregnancy, right? It's totally crazy for you to push yourself just to attend. I'm sure Cedric kept nagging you, right? After all, I just got word that you weren't going to come a few moments ago.
Yeah, Cedric seems to really care about you, though. When I told him that I started having contractions, he told me to come even if I had to crawl.
Wait, what? You're having contractions? No. If that's the case, you really shouldn't come. What are we supposed to talk about with someone who's in labor?
I think you're focusing on the wrong thing here. But anyway, I should apologize. The truth is, I lied about the contractions. Cedric was so insistent on me coming that I thought that if I told him I was in labor, he'd back off and let me stay home.
So instead of letting up, he told you to come even if you had to crawl? That's insane. I can't believe he's my brother. I'm honestly tempted to cut ties with him.
Why does he care about you so much? He seems to be really overprotective.
Oh, please. There's no reason for it. He's just obsessed with me because I'm his little sister. He's got this weird image of himself as the perfect big brother. Telling you to crawl to the wedding is probably part of that fantasy. Like, oh, look at me. I'm so devoted to my sister that I'll even make extreme demands for her. And that's how he thinks.
I see.
Honestly, he's been acting jealous of my fiancé, and he keeps harassing me about it. It's seriously creepy the way he behaves.
Wait, he's doing things like that too? That's really disturbing.
Fran, since you're already heading to the hospital, what do you think about actually showing up to the wedding crawling? You know, like Cedric wanted.
Excuse me?
You're fed up with him, aren't you? Let's show everyone how messed up Cedric really is. It's time people knew.
But if I actually showed up crawling, wouldn't that make me the crazy one too?
Every battle requires some level of sacrifice. And besides, I'm sick of him being all over me too, so I'd appreciate it.
Wait, how are you sacrificing anything in this plan?
Look, you have to do something drastic. Cedric has a great public image, and even our relatives think highly of him. He's known as the caring, devoted older brother, and he's even giving a speech at the wedding. I, for one, refuse to sit through that speech.
The more I hear about this, the more it sounds like you're the one benefiting from this whole plan.
Well, what about you? Do you really plan on staying married to Cedric? This is the guy who told his wife, who claimed to be in labor, to crawl to his sister's wedding. Is that someone you want to spend your life with?
You're right. I have been thinking about leaving him.
Then you know what you have to do. Let's expose him for the controlling maniac he is. Come on, Fran. It's the perfect opportunity.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Well, you're the one who said, come even if you have to crawl. So, I actually crawled here.
Don't give me that. Who the hell actually crawls to a wedding? Thanks to you, everything's turned into a huge commotion.
But you told me to come no matter what, so I did just as you said.
You're saying that again, damn it. Now everyone's calling me a crazy guy who made his pregnant wife crawl to the wedding.
Well, isn't that exactly what happened? I mean, you did say that, didn't you? It seems like you finally realized just how crazy that sounds.
Damn it, this is such a mess. I still have to give my speech soon.
All I did was follow your order, Cedric.
You did this on purpose, didn't you? You crawled here to make me look like some kind of maniac. That was your plan all along, wasn't it?
There's no making you look like anything. You're a maniac, Cedric. That's just the truth.
Well, if I'm a maniac, then you're just as crazy, crawling all the way here like that. Don't you have any shame?
Shame? You're the one who told your 9 months pregnant wife to crawl to your sister's wedding. If anyone should be ashamed, it's you.
So this was your way of getting back at me, wasn't it? Damn it, the whole venue is still buzzing about what just happened. Everyone's staring at me with these cold, judgmental eyes.
So it looks like it was a success then?
A success? Are you out of your mind? With a stunt like this, you're gonna end up being looked down on just as much as me. Our family is definitely gonna hate you now. Are you really okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine. Because after this, I'm not going to be a part of this family anymore.
What? What are you talking about?
Once I divorce you, I won't have to deal with your family or anyone else here ever again. So it doesn't really matter to me what they think.
Divorce? You can't be serious.
Of course I am. Think about it, Cedric. Do you honestly believe you've been a good husband? Deep down, you know the answer.
Look, I get it. You're mad at me because of what happened today. But you have to understand, to me, family is everything. I'll always prioritize family above all else. I know you didn't grow up with a family, so maybe you don't get that.
Wow. I can't believe you actually just said that. To tell someone who lost their parents at a young age that they don't understand the value of family, that's incredibly low, even for you.
Well, if you had family, then maybe you'd get where I'm coming from. But no, you don't, so you're just being selfish. Wanting a divorce over something like this, that's just you being immature.
Call it whatever you want. I don't care. I'm divorcing you, Cedric. That's all there is to it.
You've got to be kidding me! There's no way I'm letting you do that! You're pregnant with my child! You think I'm just gonna let you walk away?
I'll raise this baby on my own. With all the things you've said and done, I'm sure I'll get custody without any issues.
You... No, fine. You know what? I'll prove to everyone that I'm not the bad guy here. I still have my speech to give. I'll tell everyone that this whole act of yours crawling here was just a plan to make me look bad. They'll believe me. I've always had their trust.
You really are something else, Cedric.
No, you're the one who's disgusting. You've ruined Paige's wedding just to get back at me. I'm going to expose your selfish nature in front of everyone. Just wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
What the? Hey, what was that announcement just now? At the bride's request, the family speech has been assigned to you, the sister-in-law? What's going on?
It's exactly as it sounds. The speech that was supposed to be yours is now mine to give. I'll be taking care of it.
What? You must have done something. Did you threaten Paige or something?
Threaten her? That's absurd. I didn't do anything of the sort. If anything, it feels like I'm the one being threatened by Paige.
What do you mean by that? Explain yourself.
I mean, I didn't know about this either until that announcement just now. This whole thing is news to me too. But after a public broadcast like that, what choice do I have? I can't just refuse in front of everyone now, can I? It's basically like I'm being forced, no, threatened into doing it.
But why would Paige ask you to do the speech instead of me? I'm her brother, her only brother. I know Paige wanted me to give that speech more than anything. I'm her family, after all.
Are you sure about that? Because from where I'm standing, it seems like Paige might have a different opinion.
What are you talking about? What do you know about Paige that I don't? I'm her brother. I've known her all my life.
Exactly. You've known her all your life, and yet you still don't understand her at all.
What the hell do you mean by that? I'm her family. Of course I know her better than anyone else.
Do you, though? You say you're her family, but have you actually taken the time to understand her needs? Her feelings? I doubt that. Maybe Paige isn't as happy with you as you think she is. Why else would she hand the speech over to me at the last minute like this?
You've got no idea what you're talking about. Paige would never betray me like that. I'm her brother, her only brother, and she knows how important this day is to me. She'd never take that speech away from me without a good reason.
Well, if you're so sure about that, why don't you go ask her yourself? If you truly believe that you're the one who should be making the speech and that Paige had no good reason to change your mind, then go and talk to her. See what she says.
You bet I will. I don't need you to tell me that. I'll go find her right now and we'll get to the bottom of this. Hey, Paige, what was that announcement all about earlier? Saying that Fran is gonna give the speech instead of me. Isn't that a bit strange?
Strange? What exactly is strange about it?
Well, I mean, Fran isn't related to you by blood, right? In situations like this, it's supposed to be the actual brother, me, who gives the speech. That's the proper way things should go, don't you think?
This is my wedding, Cedric. Shouldn't I be the one who decides who gets to speak?
Okay, fine, but Paige, are you seriously saying you really want Fran to give the speech? Is that what you truly want?
Of course. Why else would I have made that decision?
Paige, wait a minute. Is someone threatening you? If someone is forcing you into this, just tell me and I'll protect you. You know I will.
Threatening me? No one's threatening me. Geez, you're so over the top. And you know what, Cedric? You're really creepy.
What?
You're always sticking your nose into my business. It's annoying. Like, seriously, with this wedding, you've been giving your 2 cents about everything. You've been absolutely insufferable.
Paige, what's gotten into you?
Oh, don't act all innocent. I know about the private investigator you hired to spy on my fiancé. Yeah, that's right. I know everything. Honestly, it's beyond creepy.
But I just wanted to protect you. I've been looking out for you, Paige. That's all I've ever tried to do.
Protect me? You're delusional. Seriously, what is with you? It's just gross. You're obsessed.
Wait. Are you sure someone's not putting you up to this? Please, Paige, if someone is pressuring you, just say the word. I'll deal with them for you.
No one's putting me up to anything, Cedric. This is all me. Get a grip and face reality.
But if that's really how you feel, you should have told me earlier, right? You never said anything like this before. You never acted this way towards me before either.
I didn't say anything because it was just too much of a hassle. And besides, everyone in the family seems to think you're this perfect, caring brother. It would have been a nightmare to deal with all the drama if I'd called you out on your nonsense earlier.
I don't believe you. That can't be how you really feel. Deep down, I know you care about me. You've always looked up to me. I'm your big brother.
Wow, that's terrifying. You're literally just making stuff up at this point. I do not look up to you, Cedric. You're just a nuisance, plain and simple.
Nuisance? That's not true. I've always cared for you, Paige. I've always put your well-being first. I've done everything for you.
Please, do you seriously think just saying you care about me makes up for all the things you've done? If you actually cared about me, you wouldn't be doing all these things I hate. So just stop.
But I've only ever tried to...
Enough already, Cedric. If you really cared, you'd respect my choices. And right now, my choice is for Fran to give the speech. Got it?
How? How can you just dismiss me like this, Paige? After everything we've been through as siblings, you're really choosing Fran over me?
Yes, Cedric, I am. And that's final. So either deal with it or just leave. Honestly, you're ruining the day for me. You've been suffocating this whole time.
But I'm your brother. Doesn't that mean anything to you? All I've ever done was try to protect you, try to keep you safe.
Cedric, listen to me. I don't need or want your protection. What I need is for you to stop meddling in my life. The spying on my fiancé, the constant hovering, it's too much. Do you even realize how much you're overstepping?
I was just looking out for you. I was doing what any good brother would do.
A good brother doesn't hire private investigators to tail their sister's fiancé. That's not being protective. That's being invasive, and I'm done putting up with it. So go ahead, storm off if you want, but this is my wedding and I get to decide who speaks.
Paige, I only ever wanted the best for you.
Then stop making this about you. This is my day, Cedric, not yours. Let me enjoy it without all your drama, okay?
I don't understand. After everything I've done, you're really gonna shut me out?
I've been wanting to shut you out for a long time now. Today just gave me the perfect excuse. So yeah, Cedric, this is me telling you, enough is enough.
I can't believe this!
Well, believe it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a wedding to enjoy.
Hey, don't you think that speech was a bit much? You went too far. Exposing our text messages like that, how is that fair? Those were personal, private conversations, you know.
Personal? Well, isn't that the whole point of a family speech, to talk about personal things? Besides, I had to explain why the speech was suddenly switched over to me in the first place. And, well, I started having fun while doing it. Before I knew it, I was spilling all kinds of things.
Yeah, well, thanks to you, I can't even show my face there anymore. Do you realize how many people from my company were there?
Of course. You're the one who invited them all, remember?
My own family won't even speak to me now. I disappeared from the wedding and not a single person has tried to reach out to me. No one cares.
Guess your true colors finally showed, huh? Honestly, I'm glad. Now everyone knows just how messed up you are.
They also know how crazy you are, too. You didn't exactly come out looking great either. Damn it, what am I supposed to do now?
Simple. Just pay me the alimony you owe, and we'll be done.
Wait, what?
I've got plenty of evidence of how you treated me, Cedric. I've been thinking of making it all public and taking you to court over it.
Well, hold on. You're not serious, are you? You're really gonna kick me when I'm already down?
I think the one who's about to kick you down even further is Paige, not me. Seems like she's got a lot of dirt on you. Things you probably didn't think she'd ever find out.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, didn't you know? She's planning to come out with all the proof she has against you. Stuff like you hiring a private investigator to follow her fiancé around, harassing him. Not to mention the fact that you even hired women to flirt with him, trying to get him to cheat.
No, that can't be. She knows about all that, but I let them get married in the end, didn't I? I could have stopped it, but I didn't. Doesn't that count for something?
Maybe that whole holier than thou attitude of yours is probably what Paige hated the most about you. Now that everyone in the family is already looking at you with suspicion thanks to my speech, she's ready to unleash all that evidence she's got. That'll be the real finishing blow.
It's over. Everything is over.
Yeah, it's over. You can stop pretending now. Good job in making it this far.
Fran, please don't abandon me, okay? I'll apologize for everything I've done, I swear. I'll change, I promise. Just give me another chance, please.
Wow, how pathetic. You know, I'm really glad I crawled my way over here after all. Thanks, Cedric.
Huh? Well, what are you talking about?
I really mean it. Thanks for telling me to crawl my way over to this wedding. Because of that, I got the chance to ruin you completely.
Fran, you really pulled it off. I never expected it to go this smoothly.
Yeah, me neither. I owe it all to you, thank you.
No, I didn't do anything. Honestly, when I said, why don't you just come crawling over, I was just joking. I mean, you're actually in your 3rd trimester.
Huh?
But it's so great that everything went so well. We seem to have secured a pretty decent amount of compensation, and I'm genuinely grateful.
You're really being quite opportunistic, aren't you? But I had fun too, so thank you. Just remember, this is all hindsight, okay?
I mean, think about it. When we first started this, there were so many uncertainties. I never imagined to be standing here after all that chaos, feeling like we actually achieved something significant. It's like, despite all the risk, we managed to come out on top.
Right? And I was so nervous at first, wondering how everyone would react. But now, looking back, it feels almost exhilarating. We turned the situation around in our favor.
Exactly. It's like we transformed all that tension into something positive. I couldn't have done it without your support, honestly. I really appreciate your help.
Oh, come on. You know I was just along for the ride. But still, it's nice to hear that. I guess we make a pretty good team after all.
For sure. Here's to more unexpected victories in the future.
After the divorce with me was finalized, Cedric found himself in a difficult situation. He had to pay substantial alimony to both me and Paige, his fiancée, which left him financially destitute. He became utterly broke with nothing to his name. The financial burden of supporting two households took a significant toll on him, and it seems that, due to the recent events surrounding our separation, he also decided to resign voluntarily from his job. Now, in what appears to be an act of desperation, he has left town, almost as if he were fleeing in the night, and is currently living in a cheap apartment away from the life he once knew. I often find myself contemplating how he feels about his current circumstances. He has not only lost me, but has also been completely shunned by his family, including my sister and all our relatives. What kind of emotions must he be grappling with as he navigates through this drastic change in his life? Is he feeling regret over his choices, or is he perhaps trying to convince himself that he's better off without any of us? It's hard to say what goes through a person's mind when they hit rock bottom, but I can imagine that it is a mix of confusion, anger, and possibly some sense of freedom, even if it's short-lived. The situation has taken a toll on everyone involved, and it's hard to fathom how he copes with the enormity of what has happened. To have gone from being engaged and planning a future with someone to living in solitude and isolation is a drastic transformation. One day, he was living a life filled with promise, and the next he was stripped of that, forced to confront the consequences of his actions. I can only imagine the weight of that realization. How does one pick up the pieces after such a public and painful fallout? On the other hand, this experience has brought Paige and me closer. We have developed a strong friendship through these events, which has been a silver lining in this otherwise difficult situation. Our bond has deepened significantly. We've moved beyond the initial stages of our relationship and have come to support each other in meaningful ways. Through the shared experience of navigating the aftermath of Cedric's choices, we have forged a connection that is both comforting and empowering. Paige has this intriguing personality that I find both confusing and comforting at the same time. I often wonder if she is simply carefree or if there's a deeper cunning to her character. Regardless, there's a sense of reliability I feel when I'm with her. It's almost like having a partner in crime, someone with whom I can share my thoughts and feelings openly. Together, we navigate the ups and downs of life, sharing both laughter and tears as we reflect on our experiences. Meanwhile, I'm doing my best to raise our child on my own. It's a challenging yet rewarding journey that I embrace wholeheartedly. Every day brings new trials and triumphs, but with the support of my family and Paige, I am managing to create a nurturing environment for my child. The love and care I put into raising my little one are my top priorities, and I am determined to provide a stable and happy home. There are moments when the weight of single parenthood feels overwhelming. The responsibilities of caring for a newborn are immense. I find myself juggling countless tasks, from sleepless nights to diaper changes, and from preparing meals to soothing cries. Yet, in those quiet moments, when my child smiles or falls asleep in my arms, I feel a profound sense of joy and fulfillment that makes all the struggles worthwhile. Those smiles are like little rays of sunshine that brighten even the darkest days. Family has been an invaluable source of support during this time. They lend a helping hand when I'm in need, providing encouragement and respite. Whether it's my parents coming over to help with the baby or a close friend offering to babysit so I can have some time for myself, these gestures mean the world to me. Their support reminds me that I am not alone in this journey. I have a network of people who genuinely care and want to help me succeed as a parent. Paige, too, has been incredibly supportive. Our friendship has blossomed into something truly special. We often share our thoughts about our respective journeys, and I appreciate how she listens without judgment. She brings a sense of lightness to my life, reminding me that it's okay to have fun and enjoy the little things amidst the chaos. Sometimes, we indulge in simple pleasures, like watching movies together or sharing a meal while discussing our hopes for the future. Those moments of laughter and connection mean so much to me. Our outings together have become a cherished routine. Sometimes, we take the baby for strolls in the park, chatting about everything from our hopes and dreams to our fears and doubts. It's during these moments that I realize how fortunate I am to have someone like her by my side. The bond we share not only helps me cope with my challenges, but also fills my life with joy and companionship. Despite the hardships we face, I find myself reflecting on the beauty of life. I cherish the precious moments with my child, the laughter shared with friends, and the warmth of family. Each day is an opportunity for growth and connection, and I strive to make the most of it. There are days when the challenges seem insurmountable, but I remind myself that every struggle is a stepping stone toward a brighter future. As I navigate this new chapter of my life, I am learning to embrace the uncertainties. The challenges may be daunting, but they also pave the way for new beginnings. I am grateful for the lessons I've learned through this journey, as they have shaped me into a stronger, more resilient person. I recognize that personal growth often comes from overcoming adversity, and I am committed to embracing that growth with open arms. In the end, I understand that life is not just about the obstacles we face, but how we respond to them. I am committed to raising my child with love, compassion, and strength, ensuring that they grow up in a supportive environment. I want to instill values of kindness and resilience in my child so that they can navigate their own challenges with grace. As for Cedric, I hope he finds his way too. Perhaps one day he will reflect on his actions and recognize the consequences they have brought upon him. Life can be unforgiving, but it also offers opportunities for redemption. Only time will tell how he chooses to navigate this new path. I genuinely hope that he learns from this experience and finds a way to rebuild his life, even if it means doing so without me or our shared dreams. In the meantime, I will continue to embrace the love and support around me, cherishing every moment with my child and nurturing the friendships that have blossomed in the wake of adversity. Life may not be what I initially envisioned, but I am determined to make it beautiful in its own right. I believe that happiness is not a destination, but a journey, and I am committed to finding joy in the everyday moments that make life special. As I reflect on this journey, I feel a renewed sense of hope. The road ahead may be uncertain, but I am ready to face whatever comes my way. I have learned to trust in my ability to adapt and thrive, even in the face of challenges. With my child by my side and the support of my friends and family, I know I can create a life filled with love, laughter, and purpose. In conclusion, while Cedric may have chosen a path that led to his downfall, I am choosing a path of resilience and hope. I refuse to let his actions define my future or the future of my child. Instead, I will continue to build a life that reflects my values and aspirations. I will strive to be the best parent I can be and create a loving home that fosters growth and happiness. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and I am ready to embrace them all with an open heart.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you regarding the new house you built for us.
Oh? What's this all about so suddenly?
Well, you see, it turns out that only my husband, mother-in-law, and I will be living in that house.
Wait, what are you talking about?
So my husband and I have decided that you won't be living there. You need to find another place to live.
Wait, what? That house was built with my money. Why on earth can't I live there?
It's your mother's wishes.
My mother's wishes? What are you talking about?
You know the house was built to accommodate your mother's wheelchair, right?
Yes, that's right.
Well, your mother has made it clear that she doesn't want to live with you. She said she absolutely doesn't want you to be the one taking care of her.
She said that?
It seems like you two haven't been on the best of terms for a while now.
I mean, our personalities have clashed since I was young, but...
Well, apparently your mother has been tolerating it for a long time. But now, as she approaches her later years, she just wants to live peacefully and freely. So she's decided that she doesn't want to live with you anymore. Imagine being disliked that much by your own mother.
Wait, my mother said that? She told you this?
Yes, she did. You could ask her directly if you'd like.
I think I'll pass. I have a feeling I know what she'd say.
Great! So it's decided that my husband, mother-in-law, and I will be living in the new house. But I paid for that house with my money. I have every right to live there too. Didn't you use your father's inheritance to build that house? So technically, it belongs to the family, and my husband and I, as the real family, will live there. There's no problem with that. Besides, your father's probably happy in the afterlife now that the one he disliked is no longer in the house.
My father wouldn't have... He wouldn't say that. What does my brother say about all of this?
Oh, he's thrilled. After all, who on earth would want to live with someone like you? It's no wonder you're still single at 30.
That's not true, is it?
Absolutely. So you better start looking for a new place soon, don't you think? We've given you a month's notice, which is more than fair, right?
Yeah, I guess I can find another house.
Good. Also, from now on, please don't come near our new home. I wouldn't want you ruining our happy family life, my loving husband, mother-in-law, and I. We deserve some peace.
I see.
Oh, I can't wait to start our new life in that beautiful new house.
Beth, did you go have a look at the new house?
No, not yet. I visited a few times while it was still under construction, but it's not quite finished.
Wow, I'm still shocked that you're really building a house.
Really? Why so surprised?
Well, I mean, you built it for Mom, right?
Yeah, so?
Come on, you and Mom haven't exactly been best friends. You two have had a rocky relationship for as long as I can remember.
That's true, but I promised Dad. It was one of the last things he asked me to do before he passed away. He made me swear I'd take care of Mom.
Dad really put that on you, even though he knew how hard things were between you and her?
He did, yeah. I think he just didn't want her to be left alone. He asked me to make sure she was comfortable, especially since she's in a wheelchair now.
I don't know how you do it. I mean, I know you love Dad, but caring for Mom all these years, and now you're building a house just for her? That's a huge responsibility.
I know it seems like a lot, but Dad was everything to me. If this was what he needed for peace of mind, I'm happy to do it.
You even took a job where you could work from home so you could be around for her. That's a lot to take on. You don't think you deserve a break?
I've thought about it, but being here for her is something I'm okay with. I knew it would make caregiving easier.
I still feel bad about it, though. I should have done more. You've been carrying this all by yourself.
Don't feel guilty. You've had your own life to take care of. And now, with your job and marriage, you have new responsibilities. I never expected you to carry this burden.
But that's just it. I should have stepped up. I just feel like I've let you down all these years.
You haven't let me down at all. Really, I don't mind. Besides, we're family. We help each other out.
I'm just saying, now that I've got things more settled with my life, I want to make sure I start giving back to you. You've sacrificed so much.
That's sweet of you to say, but don't worry, I'll be fine.
I know, but still, it feels strange thinking about living together again. I haven't lived with you since high school, and that was, almost 10 years ago?
It does feel strange, doesn't it? A decade is a long time.
Yeah, it is. But it'll be nice, right? All of us under one roof again, just like old times.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
What do you mean?
Well, I've been looking at apartments.
Wait, what? Why? Isn't the new house for you, Mom, and me?
Yeah, but it looks like I won't be moving in with you all.
What are you talking about? You built that house. It's yours. Why wouldn't you move in?
Maddie suggested it might be better if I found my own place.
My wife, Maddie, said that? Why?
It's complicated. She feels that it might just be better if just you, her, and Mom lived there.
That doesn't make any sense. You built the house for Mom. You're supposed to live there too.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, but Maddie brought up some things that made me reconsider.
What things? What did she say?
Well, she pointed out that maybe Mom would be happier living with just you two, that maybe my presence would complicate things.
Complicate things? How? You've been taking care of Mom for years.
I know, but Maddie thinks Mom might be more comfortable without me around. I guess it's more about giving Mom space. She doesn't want her feeling crowded.
That sounds like Maddie's trying to push you out of the picture. Are you sure that's what Mom wants?
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't talked to Mom about it yet, but I trust Maddie wouldn't suggest something like this if she didn't think it was for the best.
I don't know, Beth. Something feels off. You've done so much for Mom. You're the one who's been here for her day in and day out.
I'm not upset. If it's better for Mom, then I'm willing to step back. I've always wanted what's best for her.
So what happens now? You're really gonna move out?
I think so. I'll find a place nearby so that I can still visit often and help when needed. I won't be far.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Maybe it's time for me to have a little space too.
I guess, but it still feels weird.
It does, but sometimes change is necessary. We'll figure it out. And don't worry, I'll still be around if you or Mom need anything. Beth, could you leave the key to the new house in the mailbox? I'll pick it up on moving day. Hey, are you really sure I can't live there with you all? I spent so much money building that house, and now I don't have any money left for a move. No, sister-in-law, we've already been over this. We agreed, didn't we? You're moving out. Actually, I don't recall making such a promise. Oh, stop it already. For once in your life, try considering how your parents must have felt. My parents' feelings? What do you mean? Can you imagine how much it must have pained them to raise a daughter they didn't even like? This is your one and only chance to do something for them. The least you can do is accept our request without causing a scene. I see. Well, I've already done a lot. I built the house, cared for Mom, and tried my best to be a responsible family member. Even though Mom and I never got along, I always considered her family. It looks like that was all just in your head. But I accepted you too, you know. As my brother's wife, I thought of you as part of the family. I welcomed you as someone important to him. Why are you treating me like this? You're supposed to be close to Mom, right? Can't you at least try to convince her to let me stay? Are you serious? Of course not. Why would I do something like that? My share would get smaller. Wait, your share? What are you talking about? I'm talking about the inheritance, of course, and my husband's earnings. What does that have to do with anything? I'm saying that I don't want to share any of that money with you. It's all mine. But the inheritance was already divided between me and my brother. I'm not going after your husband's money. Oh, please. You and your little remote job, you're not making enough to even get by. I'm not risking anything when it comes to my husband's income and our future. That's ridiculous. The inheritance was settled a long time ago, and I don't care about his earnings. Yeah, right. Like I'd believe that. You work from home, and let's face it, that's hardly a real income. All the wealth and earnings belong to me. The only reason I even married your brother was because he was an elite with a fat paycheck. I see. So that's all this was to you? Just money? Of course. What else is there? I've heard enough. Now, I understand what this is all about. So, now that the house is finally finished, my mother-in-law and I will head over there ahead of everyone else. Oh, really? Well, how thoughtful of you to go out of your way like that. I truly appreciate everything you've done for us. You went so far as to build this house just for us. Now we'll never have to worry about finding a place to live for the rest of our lives. Isn't my brother going with you guys? Oh, he said he had some other errands to run, so he left this morning. For now, it's just the two of us heading over to the new house. I see. But honestly, isn't it quite pitiful? Pitiful? What do you mean?
I mean, you went to the extent of building an entire house only to end up handing it over to us. If you don't think that's pitiful, then what would you call it? Well, laugh as much as you want. Have you already found a new place for yourself? There's no need for me to discuss that with you. True, but just so you know, mother-in-law mentioned that she's completely severed ties with you. I expected nothing less from her. Well then, I hope you get along well with her. Yes, and do make sure to leave the family home as soon as possible. Hey, what's going on over here? Oh, I see you're contacting me again, despite our arrangement to sever ties. Of course I'm reaching out. Where is the key? I need it to get into the house. The key? What key are you referring to? The key to your house you bought for your mom. I specifically asked you to leave it in the mailbox so that I could pick it up on moving day. Oh, right. I remember you mentioned that. I thought you were joking, so I didn't take it seriously. What? Are you out of your mind? No, I'm completely sane. How can you be so nonchalant about this? Well, the house was purchased by me, so why should I be the one not living there while you and your family are moving in? It just doesn't make sense. I understand that my mother doesn't want to live with me, but why should I be forced out of a house that I paid for with my own money? From a logical standpoint, that really doesn't make any sense, does it? I thought you would at least make arrangements to find yourselves a new apartment. I can't believe you actually plan to live in my house. How could you be so audacious? So, what now? Are we supposed to end up with no place to live? It looks like that might happen if you don't do something about it right away. In that case, you need to start searching for a new place immediately. Would you like me to introduce you to a real estate agent I know? Don't joke around. It's unbelievable that you're pulling this kind of spiteful stunt. Spiteful? You're the one who has been causing all sorts of trouble. What you've done to me is much more spiteful than anything else. What are you talking about? You made me go through the trouble of building the house and then told me to leave. That's not something a decent person would do. But you have to understand, mother-in-law was genuinely looking forward to living in that house, and this is how you repay her? Isn't that just pathetic? I don't care. I have already cut ties with her. She is no longer considered my mother. How can you be so heartless? Heartless? How so? I had to endure daily criticism from her. Despite everything, I cared for her because it was Dad's dying wish. I dedicated my personal time, my shopping, and everything to taking care of her. And now, after building the house, I'm being treated like I'm no longer needed. You're not going to set foot in that house, so find somewhere else to live. So that was your plan all along, wasn't it? Let me make it clear, it wasn't just me who was supposed to live in that house. My husband was also supposed to be part of that plan. I was aware of that. I wonder how he'll react when he finds out. He was so enthusiastic about moving into the house. Just so you know, my husband was still on your side, but after this, he might end up distancing himself from you as well. If my brother decides that, then I have no right to argue. I'm going to contact him right now. And then you'll be left all alone, but don't blame me. That was your own doing. Well, hurry up and contact him. All right, I'll do it even without being told. I've got a lot to sort out with him on this anyway. Mitch, we've got a problem.
Maddie, what's happened?
I can't get into the house that Beth bought. It's locked, and she's refusing to give us the key.
What? How did this happen? Is there some sort of trouble?
It's not a mistake. It's deliberate. Beth is trying to force me and your mother out.
Beth is doing that? But why? I thought she was committed to helping out.
Well, apparently she's changed her mind. She claims that your mother and I are a nuisance and doesn't want us around.
But you and my mom haven't always seen eye to eye with her. Still, I didn't think she'd go this far. Are you sure this is happening?
Absolutely. She built the house for your mother and promised it would be our new home. But now that we've completed all the moving preparations, She's saying we can't enter the house. It's like she's deliberately trying to make our lives difficult.
This sounds like outright harassment.
Doesn't it? I am so frustrated. It's like she's forgotten all the promises she made. This isn't just about moving. It's about her being cruel and unjust.
You really believe this is her trying to harass you, though?
Yes, I do. Why else would she do this if not to cause trouble? It's her way of getting back at us.
Well, let me be clear. The root of this situation isn't just my sister's actions. It all stems from the relationship you and my mom have had with her.
What are you talking about, Mitch? Are you saying this is our fault?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Do you think I'm unaware of what's been going on? This situation didn't just come out of nowhere.
I see. So Beth must have been feeding you lies about us. That's why you're blaming us.
That's not it at all. This situation is more complicated than you're making it out to be. Why else would my sister choose not to live in the house she bought?
Well, she didn't share the details, and neither did you or your mother. I thought it was something you were all aware of.
You should have questioned the situation more thoroughly. The person who built the house wasn't planning to live there, and you didn't think that was strange?
I didn't question it because I'm not familiar with these family dynamics.
If you had any common sense, you would have seen that forcing your sister-in-law out was wrong.
But it was your mother who was the one being unreasonable.
And yet you sided with her instead of trying to find a solution. You also reported it as if my sister was at fault. I'm disappointed in both you and my mom for how you've handled this.
Wait a minute. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Think about how much effort my sister put into supporting my mom. She went through a lot to build the house. It was a huge financial burden, and she took on a massive mortgage just for my mom's sake.
But wasn't the home purchased with your father's inheritance?
No, Beth didn't use any inheritance money for this. She loved our dad deeply and wanted to preserve his legacy. She earned the money herself and used it to buy the house. And yet you and my mom are trying to push her out of the house she worked so hard to secure. I will not forgive this. Don't contact me again about this.
Mitch, wait. Mitch, please answer me.
I'm done discussing this. Your actions have consequences, and I'm not willing to tolerate them anymore.
Please, Mitch, listen to me. We're in a difficult situation, and I need your help.
You should have thought about the repercussions before making these decisions. I'm not going to support or condone any more of this behavior.
What am I supposed to do now? We are out of options, and I don't know where to turn.
I'm sorry, but this is the path you've chosen. It's time to face the reality of the situation.
So you're just going to leave us to deal with this all on our own?
You need to take responsibility for the choices you've made. It's not fair to expect others to clean up your mess.
Fine, I understand. But please, don't turn your back on us entirely.
I'm not turning my back, but I can't support actions that I believe are unjust. It's up to you to find a solution.
I'll figure something out, but I want you to come back to me soon, okay?
Good luck. I hope you figure some way out of the problem you created for my mom and you. But don't expect me to be coming back to you both anytime soon.
Wait, but Mitch...
Goodbye, Maddie.
You really went and told my husband about all this, didn't you? Told him? What are you talking about? Because of you, I can't get in touch with him anymore. Oh, that. Well, I did mention to him that there might be problems with moving into the new house. He asked for details and I gave them, but it wasn't snitching. I just answered his questions. So what you're saying is we can't actually move into the new house? Given that you and my mom tried to push me out, it's not surprising that you won't be able to live there. Well, it's not the end of the world. I'm not too worried about not being able to move into that house. Oh, really? You don't mind? Yes, really. I was thinking of moving into the new house because you said you built it, but if you don't want us there, fine. I still have my apartment with my husband, so we'll just live there with your mother. Oh, that's actually a good alternative. It's great that you've thought of something. But isn't your husband quite upset about all this? He's definitely not happy, but he won't just abandon his mother. He's not the kind of person who would leave her in a lurch like that. So if we end up living together, this argument should blow over soon enough. That might be the case. And you'll just be all alone in the new house. Whether I'll be alone or not is uncertain, but I'm pretty sure you won't have a home to go back to. What do you mean? My brother told me he's already started the process to end the lease on that apartment. He's ending the lease? Yes, as soon as I updated him about the situation, he took immediate steps to cancel it. But he said the lease termination was still some time away. It seems that once he received my report, he acted swiftly to terminate the lease. Why would he do that? He saw firsthand how much effort I put into caring for our mom, and he was frustrated that you and her had ignored that. He decided it was necessary to act quickly. So, what about my husband? He's found another place to live, and he's made it clear that he won't be sharing that information with you or our mom. This is unbelievable! So, you and my mom will need to find a new place. Finding a new place shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, you're quite confident about that. Of course, we have the money to find a new home. It's not an issue. Money? But aren't you and my mom both out of work? We have resources. There's still the inheritance from your father. Oh, really? Oh, you seem to be quite uninformed then. What are you talking about? My mom has already blown through that inheritance on some dubious investments. What? That's impossible! It's very possible. If you don't believe me, ask her yourself. She poured all the money into risky ventures and lost it all. I had no idea about this. I'm not surprised. Knowing my mom, she wouldn't openly discuss her financial mishaps with anyone. That old hag! Please don't speak about my mom that way. So you're just leaving her behind now? I've done everything I could for my mom. I put up with her constant criticism for my dad's sake, but now that she's rejected me, I'm under no obligation to continue. My mom chose you, and I'm stepping aside for her happiness. I will leave it to you to care for my mom now. So, you're really abandoning her? I'm not abandoning her. I'm simply no longer responsible for her well-being. You and my mom will need to figure things out on your own. I can't believe how selfish you're being. Selfish? I'm just setting boundaries. I've given more than enough, and now it's time for me to focus on my own life. And what if things don't go as planned? What if you end up needing support? I'll handle that if it happens. Right now, I'm focusing on making a fresh start and moving forward with my life. You really think everyone will be fine just like that? I believe so. I've made the necessary arrangements to ensure my future is secure. And what about us? Where does that leave us? It leaves you and Mom with the task of finding a new place to live. I hope you're prepared for that challenge. You've made things incredibly difficult for us, though. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm not responsible for your situation after what you both did to me. I'm just trying to move forward. You know, this could have been handled differently. You didn't have to make things so harsh. I did what I thought was necessary. Sometimes harsh decisions are needed to move on from a difficult situation. But where is the compassion in that? We're all still family, after all. Family doesn't mean we have to live together under every circumstance. We all have to do what's best for ourselves. And I don't remember either of you ever treating me like I was part of the family. I know. But what if you end up regretting this decision? I doubt I will. I'm confident that this is the best choice for me right now. And if things fall apart? I'll face that when it comes. For now, I'm focusing on the positive aspects of my new beginning. You really are heartless, you know. Heartless? I'm just trying to prioritize my own well-being. I've done a lot for my mom, and now it's time for me to focus on myself. And what about the future? What if you need support from us? I don't anticipate needing support. I've planned ahead and made sure that I'm prepared for any eventualities. Well, I hope you're right. Not like either one of you ever supported me in the first place anyway. Now, I've got a bunch of other things going on. Please let my mom know that I'm not going to forgive either one of you after what you've done and will no longer be coming back. Goodbye. Wait, Beth! I can't wait to start my new life in my new home. So, in the end, Maddie decided to divorce you and won't be living with Mom anymore, right?
Yes, it's true. I have indeed decided to leave Maddie and not stay with Mom. I had a feeling that Maddie would eventually abandon Mom. It seems like she was only interested in Dad's inheritance.
Exactly. Maddie's interest was always in Dad's estate. She treated Mom kindly all this time just to secure her position. It's clear now that she had ulterior motives.
It's so disheartening to see that my own wife would go to such lengths to get what she wants. But I suppose that's no surprise given what we've seen so far. Yes, it's disappointing, but now we need to think about what to do with Mom.
What's the plan for her?
As we discussed before, I'll be putting her into a care facility. The cost of that will be covered by me.
Are you sure you can handle it? With the divorce and everything, won't it be difficult?
Don't worry about that. I know I've asked you to take care of Mom for so long, so this is the least I can do. I want to make sure she's well taken care of, especially since Maddie is out of the picture.
I appreciate that, but what about you? Are you okay with everything? It sounds like you're going through a lot.
Don't worry about me. I've grown up a lot and I can handle things on my own now. I'm an adult and I've learned to take care of myself and make my own decisions.
I see. That's strange how quickly things have changed. I remember when you were younger and now you're handling everything so maturely. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Beth. It hasn't been easy, but I've had to step up. Losing Maddie is tough, but I know it's for the best. It's time for a new chapter, both for me and for Mom, hopefully.
Absolutely. It's important to move forward. And as for me, I want to focus on my own happiness from now on. After everything that's happened, I think it's time for me to prioritize what I want.
That sounds like a good plan. You deserve to be happy. I hope you find what you're looking for and live a fulfilling life.
Thank you. I'll need to think about what truly makes me happy. I guess in a way, I've always focused so much on taking care of everyone else that I forgot to take care of myself.
It's understandable. Sometimes when you're busy taking care of others, you neglect your own needs. But now is the time for you to find joy and contentment in your own life.
Yes, it is. And it's comforting to know that you're taking charge of things. It's reassuring to see how responsible you've become.
Well, I've had to learn quickly. Life throws unexpected challenges at us, and we have to adapt. It's been a journey, but I'm getting there.
I can see that. And even though we've had our differences in the past, I want you to know that I support you. I'm here for you, and we're in this together.
Thanks, Beth. I feel the same way. Despite everything, we're family, and we need to support each other. I'm glad we're able to talk openly and share our thoughts.
Me too. It's been a difficult time, but talking things through helps. I hope that moving forward, we can both find peace and happiness.
I hope so too. It's important to find closure and move on from the past. We've been through a lot, but we can start anew and focus on creating a better future.
Yes, exactly. And with everything that's happened, I've learned to appreciate the little things more. Life's too short to dwell on the negatives.
That's a great outlook. We should cherish the good moments and make the most of what we have. It's the best way to honor the memories and move forward positively.
Absolutely. And with Mom hopefully going to a good place and us finding our own paths, I think we can finally start to rebuild and find our own happiness.
Yes, let's do that. We've been through so much, and now it's time for us to take control of our lives and create a future that we can be proud of.
Agreed. Here's to new beginnings and finding joy in the journey ahead. We've got this.
We do. And no matter what happens, we'll face it together. Thanks for being here and for understanding. It means a lot.
Anytime. I'm always here for you. Let's move forward with hope and determination.
Sounds like a plan. Let's embrace the future and make the most of every opportunity that comes our way.
After losing her place to live, Maddie initially tried to return to her parents' home, hoping to find refuge and a semblance of stability. However, the situation was far more complicated than she had anticipated. My brother had already informed her parents about everything that had transpired, including the contentious issues and family disputes. This disclosure ignited a furious reaction from her parents, who were outraged by Maddie's actions and decisions. Her parents' anger was palpable and intense, leaving Maddie with no choice but to seek alternative solutions. Her attempts to reconcile or find a way back to her family home were thwarted. The relationship with her parents was now irreparably damaged, and Maddie found herself isolated from her own family. The support she had hoped for was now completely out of reach. In the immediate aftermath of this family fallout, Maddie sought temporary refuge with friends. She stayed at their homes, hoping for some stability and a chance to regroup. However, this arrangement was short-lived. While it provided a temporary solution, it was clear that she could not remain a guest indefinitely. The instability of her situation soon forced her to look for a more permanent solution. After a challenging and stressful search, Maddie managed to secure a small, inexpensive apartment. This apartment, while modest and far from ideal, was a place she could call her own. It was a necessary step towards regaining some semblance of independence and control over her life. Despite the new apartment offering a roof over her head, Maddie's financial situation remained precarious. To support herself financially, Maddie took on a part-time job at a convenience store. However, this new job brought its own set of challenges. Adjusting to the fast-paced environments and the demands of the role proved difficult for her. She struggled with the tasks and often found herself overwhelmed by the expectations set by her manager and coworkers. The pressure and constant criticism took a toll on her, and the stress of trying to meet job requirements only compounded her difficulties. Her daily experiences at the convenience store were marked by frustration and dissatisfaction. Maddie's inability to cope with the demands of the job led to frequent absences. Her lack of commitment and the repeated failures to show up for work did not go unnoticed by her employer. The consequences of her actions were swift. She was eventually terminated from her position at the store. The loss of her job only exacerbated her financial struggles and deepened her sense of despair. With her job gone, Maddie's financial situation deteriorated further. She struggled to manage her expenses and soon found herself accumulating debt. The mounting pressure of debt collectors and unpaid bills created a constant state of anxiety and fear. Maddie's life had become a daily struggle to avoid confrontation with those seeking repayment and to find ways to make ends meet. In the midst of this turmoil, Maddie's life became a series of attempts to stay afloat. Her situation was increasingly dire, and the financial strain led her to borrow more money to cover her basic needs. The cycle of borrowing and accumulating debt created a spiral of stress and uncertainty. Each day was a battle to navigate the challenges of her new reality while trying to avoid further financial pitfalls. Meanwhile, my family's decision to place their mother into a care facility was carried out as planned. Despite the decision being made with the intention of providing her with care, my family never visited the facility. This absence left my mom in a state of loneliness and isolation, marking her remaining years with a sense of abandonment. The decision to place her in the facility was practical, but the emotional distance from her family compounded her suffering. Maddie's life was marked by a stark contrast to the reality of my mom's situation. The struggle for stability and the relentless pursuit of solutions highlighted the broader challenges faced by individuals in difficult circumstances. Her experience was a reflection of the emotional and practical difficulties that can arise from strained family relationships and financial instability. As Maddie continued to navigate the consequences of her decisions and the impact of those around her, it became evident that her path forward would be fraught with obstacles. The challenges she faced in securing stable employment and managing her finances illustrated the difficulties of rebranding life after significant setbacks. Her story became a testament to the resilience required to overcome adversity and the profound effects of family dynamics on individual lives. The cycle of hardship and isolation that Maddie experienced underscored the broader struggles faced by those who find themselves without support and resources. Her journey was marked by the continuous effort to cope with the fallout of past actions and to find a way to move forward amidst overwhelming challenges. The stark contrast between her struggles and my family's detachment revealed the emotional and practical complexities of navigating life's difficulties. In summary, Maddie's life was a series of challenging events and difficult adjustments. The loss of family support, combined with the burden of financial strain and job instability, created a daunting reality for her to live with forever.
Audrey, I heard all about what you did recently. You gave your mother a brand new house as a present, right? Congratulations on that. How wonderful. I'm sure she's so thankful for all that money that you spent on the place and is very excited to move in.
Thanks for that. It took a lot of work to get to this point, but I was happy to treat my mom to a new house. The last one we had been living in for so long was way too old for any decent repairs, so we were told it would be best to move out. Unless we wanted to spend almost double what the house was worth fixing it.
I see. I think that kind act you did for her will stay in her memories forever. Now, I have something I want to talk to you about relating to the topic of you getting a new house for your mom.
What does he have to tell me?
You're not actually going to be living in that new house, right? Your mother, as well as my husband and I, will all be living there. Just the three of us. So you'll need to go somewhere else for us.
Excuse me?
As I just said, you're going to have to go and look for a new place to live, please. I'm sure having to look for a new place to live at a time like this will be tough on you, but I know you can find something. And if you had the money to afford a brand new house, then you must have enough to afford a smaller place, too.
Hold on a sec. What the hell is this? I was the one that bought this house, you know. What makes you think you can say things like that?
I do know that. But that place is a present for your mother, right? So that means the new house is your mother's, and she can choose what to do with it and who gets to live there.
I understand that, but this all has nothing to do with you, Kristen. I don't get why you get to live there with my brother and mom and I have to leave. The house is big enough for all four of us to live comfortably there if you really want to move in with us. There's no reason I have to leave for you both to live there.
I understand that I have no right to choose whether I'm allowed to live there or not, and I get that the house is large enough for more than just 3 people, but this happens to be what your mother is wanting.
What? My mom wants this to happen?
Your mother herself said that she wants to be living with your brother and I. You won't have any complaints about something your mom is saying, right?
You're lying, right? My mom has no reason to say something like that. Her and I have been living with one another forever now.
But your mother begs to differ now. She really wants for us two to go and live with her now instead of you. So quit your whining, please, and live with this reality.
I'm not whining about it or anything. Well, why are you acting like you're better than me or something?
Because you have no idea what's going on here. Your mother hates you, yet you still don't seem to get that.
Huh?
She's asking for your brother and I to live with her now, and for you to get out. So would you get lost now? You wouldn't want to piss off your own mother anymore after she just got such a thoughtful present from you, right?
All right, fine. Bye then.
Yay!
Mom? I just heard about this from Kristen a second ago. Are you saying that I seriously can't live in the new house with you now?
I see. So you've already heard about this from her then? I was planning to tell you this in person to avoid all the drama. That's too bad.
What? So wait, you really want me out of the house? Why, Mom? Why do I have to be the one to leave this house now?
I'm sick and tired of you, Audrey.
Huh?
Look, ever since Geoff got married and left us, I have had to live with you, right? Well, I'm tired of the life I've had with you.
No idea why you'd be tired of the life you had living with me, though. Why? What does that mean?
You have to understand just a little bit of what I'm saying here, right? I'm just tired of living with you. I've moved into a new house now and thought this was the best chance to change things up. So I decided to get in touch with Geoff and ask that they come here to live with me so that there could be a change of character back home.
What kind of reasoning is that?
It's not the best explanation of things, I know. But you wouldn't understand how I feel because this whole time you've been with me. Please, just respect what I'm wanting here and leave this house to your brother, his wife, and me.
But I'm the one that just gave you a brand new house as a present, though. You should be happy about that and feel that you owe me something now, right?
You shouldn't be saying something like that to the person you just gave a gift to, you careless woman. I'm the one that gets to decide whether or not I owe you anything in life, right?
I guess that's true considering you control yourself, but I can't agree with what's going on right now. Why the heck are you sick and tired of me, Mom? I don't ever think that there was any problems between you and I. No anger, no sadness. But now I don't know what to think about the relationship we've had.
You should understand very well the kind of relationship we had, and all the feelings that were a part of it. Now, Audrey, when are you going to get married?
Married?
Geoff was able to get married while he was still young to a beautiful woman. Seeing my little boy get married and live on his own for a while like that made me feel so much joy. Especially knowing that the woman he's with now is so kind and sweet to both him and I.
Although her true character is way more crazy than you might think.
But compared to someone like you, you're still not married to anyone yet, let alone not even having a man you call your lover. And all you've done with yourself is live with me. There's no way you'll ever find a man living with me. Are you not embarrassed to still be living with your mother and not having a man at your age?
Is that what you've been thinking of me?
Well, of course it's how I've been thinking. It's embarrassing even for me that you're in your 30s now, yet still have to live with your mom. Especially when I'm the only person you can call your parent, and this whole thing of raising you has been hard on me. Hurry up and get away from me already.
Mom! I was living at home with you all that time for your sake as well, right?
For my sake? Listen, all right, I want for there to be some excitement in my life. You don't even know how to make any jokes when you talk with me, so this whole time living with you has been boring. If you could have at least been entertaining for me, then I might still want you around, but you're not. So just leave me already, Audrey. All right? I'm going to live the life of a celebrity now, so go away.
This is scary, hearing you say those things about me. I might never be able to trust you ever again, Mom. I might never be able to trust anyone because of this.
Stop trying to act like some kind of victim. You were spoiled all your life being allowed to live in my house for over 30 years.
Fine, Mom. But are you really okay with kicking me out of the house now? I think that living with me was your best bet of continuing to have a calm and stable life.
You have no shame, do you? Saying something like that about yourself. Both Geoff and Kirsten are doing very well for themselves, so my future will be fine with them. I'm far better off with them, considering my life living with a single woman in her 30s was so dull and embarrassing.
You're telling me the life I gave you was dull and embarrassing.
Goodbye for now, Audrey. I'm not cutting ties to you or anything. Just that I want there to be some distance between us. You can come back to hang out here whenever you'd like, but you're never living in my house again.
What? What the hell?
We finished moving into the house with your mother. Starting today, the three of us will all be enjoying this brand new house you've gotten for all of us.
Is that so? Good for all of you then. Enjoy living with one another there.
Would you please not get all upset about this? Oh, that's right. I wanted to ask and see if you've found yourself a new place to live yet. I happen to have a really good friend who's a realtor, if you'd like me to show you to them.
I have a new place now. You don't have to worry about me anymore. There's something for you. Do you mind if I come over there later with some paperwork I can have for you and Jeff? I feel it would be best that the name of the house is changed so that you guys own it. Right now, the house is still under my name.
That's a good point. You have nothing to do with this house now, so you can stop on by and hand us those documents to sign. Then we can be the owners of this amazing house, and you'll never have a chance of coming back to live here.
Sounds good. How about I come over later today and we can fill out all of these?
We'll be waiting for you then. I guess living on your own has helped teach you how to understand your position in this family, hasn't it? Audrey, there's something I need to check with you about. I'm being asked to pay off this loan for some reason, so do you have any idea what this could be about?
You're asking me what the loan is about?
Well, I'm just asking because this house was already paid for in full by you, right? So that would mean there's no more debt that needs to be paid off, right? And if there is, you should be the one being asked to pay.
Huh? But the ones living in that house right now are you three, right? Why would I have to pay off that loan still when it's not mine to pay anymore?
Because this loan would be under your name. I was assuming that the three of us would get to live in this house for free because of that.
Did you forget something then? 1 month ago, you took my name off of that house and changed it to your own. Those papers also stated in them that the loan for the house would be changed as well to you, and that you needed to start paying it off as the new owner of that house.
What?
You should still have a copy of those papers on you, so go ahead and read through them again. I thought you read all the documents before you signed them, right?
What? How much is remaining to be paid then?
As of right now, I think you still need to be paying $2,500 a month for some time. Can you pay that?
I can't pay that kind of money. That's way too expensive for me. Were you even able to pay that kind of money every month for this house?
I was able to pay it because I happen to work a lot of hours. And actually, I have my own company, although it's all based online, so there's no physical office or anything.
Is that right? I never knew anything about that. Hey, all right, you can come back to this house now. Just as long as you help us pay the rest of this loan off, okay?
I'm sorry, Kristen. I've already gone and moved out of the state. My job requires me to live in New York in order for me to be closer to my customers. The only reason I was still living there was because Mom needed me around, but she told me that she never needed me, so I was out of there.
What? But then, what's going to happen to this house? Even with the three of us bringing in money right now, we can't afford to pay $2,500 a month.
I'm not sure what's going to happen there. I thought you already understood what came along with owning that house and were ready.
But like I was saying, I thought you had paid for this house in full when you bought it.
I did not have that kind of money that could afford to the luxury of buying a new house like that in one payment. You guys are just going to have to figure something out there. I can't do anything else for you now.
Wait a second, Audrey! Hey, Audrey! Stop bullying my precious little Kirsten. You're the CEO of your own company, right? You should be more than capable of paying off that loan for us.
You're the one that started to bully me first, you ass. Kicking only me out of that house after all I did to get it for you?
I never kicked you out of the family, though, right? I told you already that I was sick and tired of living with you was all. And that's why I had you kicked out of this house.
How the hell do you get sick and tired of your own daughter like that? You really are a screwed up mother.
This is my life, and I have the right to do what I want with it. You have no right complaining about what my life is like. Look, Audrey, you bought me this house as a way of being a good little girl for Mommy, right? Well, then make sure you finish the job and pay off this present to me in full.
I don't care about being kind to you anymore, Mom. That feeling of wanting to be a good daughter to you is gone now. I was going to pay off that loan all by myself at first, but then you kicked me out of there without even giving me a choice.
I didn't know that you had to get a loan to afford a house like this. Oh, jeez, you are such a stingy little jerk. I wouldn't call something like this a thoughtful present from you.
What makes you think you can start calling someone like me who can even afford to get a loan in the first place stingy? I like to think that you have no right saying things like that about me when you've been the most useless mother I've ever seen. But at least I don't have to think of you as my mom anymore because those days of calling you family are over.
Then I guess you're no longer my daughter. Geoff seems to have his crap together and knows how to be a good son, but then there's you.
Then why don't you ask that well-behaving and put-together son of yours to pay for the house?
Geoff already went and found a woman and got married, which is more than enough for me. Probably the best gift I've ever received as his mother. All you've done is lived in my house for years and years like a little toxic parasite.
Even though I was the one paying all the bills and groceries.
You were still living with me in my house in your 20s, so of course you had to start paying. You really have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm being told by a woman like you that I have no idea what I'm talking about? Well, so be it. Looks like you're all starting to get all worked up a little after I left the house. So you guys will soon see just how much I did know what I was talking about. Good luck living life with peanut-sized brains like those.
Gosh dang it. You really have to put a stop to the life I could be living right now. What am I going to do about this? Especially when those two have told me they're in debt right now.
Huh? What's this about them being in debt?
Those two ended up failing at whatever business they were trying to open, and that led them into some serious debt. I only heard about this from them a little bit ago, though.
Seriously? Friggin' idiots. So does this mean the two ended up tricking you?
What do you mean they tricked me? Explain yourself right now.
Well, whatever. None of that has anything to do with me now. I hope you'll do your best to get out of that mess now.
Hold your horses! Audrey! Audrey, please listen to me. They are putting interest on our payments now, and we'll need to pay even more. Can you please lend us some money?
Huh? What? What are you going on about this time?
I'm being serious right now. The both of us will keep our promise to you.
I heard something from my mom about this, but you and Jeff ended up having a failed business, it seems. Which then led to you two taking on a lot of debt, right? I'm not sure a woman like her was telling me the truth, though.
Wait, all of that debt will be taken care of right away, so you don't need to worry about it.
Idiot. I highly doubt you'll be able to take care of it, so stop lying. I bet you both lied to my mom to move in there, also you could sell it and use that money to pay off your debts, right?
What? Why? How do you know about that?
Huh? You guys were actually planning on doing that. Frick, man. I know you guys are friggin' crazy and all, but not even I thought that would actually be your guys' plan, and that's why I was just joking then.
Hold on. That was just a joke. Wow.
Cut it out already. You really did think you could take that house and sell it off to make all the money you needed, right? And then you would have just left my mom with no house or nothing? I see. I wonder how you got my mom to believe that she was going to be living like a celebrity with you guys.
We know that with our next business, we'll be able to make loads of money. And once we have all of that money from the booming business, we were going to give you and your mom some of that money as a way of paying you guys back for the house.
You really think I'm going to believe something like that? Anyways, you guys will still be able to pay off that loan, right? Your name is on it now, so I have nothing to do with it anymore.
Wait! I get it now. If you lend us some money, I'll pay you back triple what you've given us. So can you please find some way to wire us the money we need? Please!
I'm sorry, but it's not happening. Just give up on asking me, please. I'm not the kind of woman who loves throwing her hard-earned money away like that.
No way, Audrey! Come on!
Hey, would you freaking stop trying to call me all the damn time? You're the one that keeps trying to call me for all these hidden numbers, right? I'll tell the police about this and we'll have them deal with you if you keep it up.
Please do not do that. You've already gone and blocked all our numbers, so I had to start calling you from other hidden phone numbers. I can't believe you even went and blocked Geoff like that when he's your own family. Are you really that heartless of a person that you cut ties to all of us?
I am, actually. I had to become heartless in order to save myself from all those headaches. The moment they stabbed me in the back like that, I let go of my feelings for my family and said goodbye. I'm going to block this number of yours as well, and then probably change my number so you can never call me. Understood?
Please, Audrey, listen to what I have to say. Right now, our new business is actually doing very well.
It is.
We've been getting a lot of customers and have so much money now that we can actually breathe again. And that debt we both had from that last business has all been paid off now. So, now that you've heard the good news, would you mind investing in our business?
Investing in it?
Yes! If you can do that for us, we'll pay you back 3 times the amount you put in. How does that sound? I'm sure this all sounds wonderful to your ears, right?
Then, tell me why, if you're both doing so well money-wise right now, is my mom in jail for theft?
What?
Every once in a while, some of my friends from back home will send me news articles showing me what's going on around there. You all are really just so pathetic. She was caught trying to steal bread from a supermarket. And it wasn't just her that was trying to steal from there, but another man she was with too, who happens to still be on the run. Let me guess, the man still on the run is Jeff?
No, I'm sure that man just has the same looks and first name is all.
If you tell me the truth here, then I might still be willing to help you out with whatever the hell you want.
Really? You're not just saying that to get me to confess?
I'm being serious, but you've already got and made it clear that you're lying to me right now just by suggesting that I'm wanting you to confess.
Crap. Right now, I'm in really big trouble and I don't know what to do. Your mom is in jail right now and I haven't been able to get any response from Geoff. I literally can't do anything right now because everyone is gone.
So where are you right now?
I've been staying the night at Jonathan's, but I'm starting to run out of money and won't be able to pay for food anymore. I'm starting to think my best option now is to steal some money from the cash register and just run away from here.
Don't do that. If you try that one, you'll end up in the same place my mom is right now. I'm not going to really be able to do much for you, though. So maybe it's better that you're in jail and given a place to sleep.
Hey, why the hell would you say that? Can you at least give me enough money for another week of food here so that I can stay? I just need 500 or so, please.
How about you ask your own family for help?
After my first business with Geoff failed and we went into debt, my parents both cut ties to me. I had already used up so much of their money on that business and it went to waste.
I can totally understand why they felt the need to cut you out of their lives. And that's the same way I feel about you. Now, talking any more to you is only going to be a waste of my time, so I'm blocking you now. Bye-bye.
What? Hold on for just one more minute, please. Please just do something for me. I'm in trouble right now. There's nothing else I can do for myself.
I keep on saying no over and over again to you, all right? Why can't you just accept that as my answer and F off? You really have no idea what's going on here, do you? After that, I went and blocked that number as well, and then went and changed my phone number. From then on, I was never ever contacted by Kirsten again. What I heard the next day from one of my friends is that she ran out of that Jonathan's with a handful of cash from the register, but didn't have the stamina to outrun the police car that was parked right outside. She had no energy left to fight the police, and they were able to take her right to jail that night. When things came to Jeff, he was arrested in another town over for theft. He was then taken to court with his mom to sit through a hearing where they were both charged with general theft and had to pay large fines to all the stores they robbed. This also landed them with a felony charge, and they now have to be on parole for the next 2 years. I feel that my whole family turned out to be criminals of all sorts, and it makes me a little sad. But the fact that they really aren't my family to me anymore helps me easily forget about everything they're going through. There is one thing that I've been wondering about, and that's the business that both Jeff and Kirsten had before, and I'm thinking that the business they were putting their time into is scamming others. I can say for sure that that's what the last business was, but that's my hunch. After all the cases were concluded at the courthouse and everyone was on parole, Jeff and Kirsten got a divorce and lived different lives from one another. I like to think that they were better off staying together so that they could work to pay one another's fines off while serving their parole. But they can do whatever they please as 2 fully grown, brainless adults. As for my mom, she had tried to get her son to take her with him as he got himself a very small and old apartment, But after she failed him during their hit on the supermarket, he cut ties with her and said that she should rot in hell for getting him caught. With no other options for housing, she ended up going to a women's shelter downtown and has been living there with other distressed women who have also been through a lot. I do feel bad for what happened to her, but being tricked by both my brother and his wife into letting them stay with her instead of me. But after all I had done for her and not an ounce of respect given back to me after all that, I was totally done with her, and to this day, I like to think about how her celebrity lifestyle is going. When it comes to my life currently, I've been working hard in New York making more money for myself. My business is also doing really well, and I'm getting close to closing a deal where I'll have my company merged with another of the same profession. And when that happens, I'll be getting my own office and named VP of the company while getting a really good raise to my salary. I will, however, make sure to keep all my information private online, though, in order to avoid anything from Kirsten in the future. I wouldn't want to get hundreds of calls from her again like last time, so if anyone is wanting to talk to me, they can call my secretary and I'll get back to them on an undisclosed line. Now the only other thing left for me to do is go out and find myself a man. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
My ex-girlfriend passed away.
Oh no, really? What happened?
My ex-girlfriend Karen died a sudden death. I'm going to go pay my respects tonight, so I won't be coming home.
But she's your ex-girlfriend, right? Can't you just send a card or flowers? You're her ex-boyfriend. You don't need to pay your respects in person. That would be weird.
But we used to be really close. I want to go see her family directly. Even after Karen and I broke up, we remained close friends. I can't believe that she's gone.
Oh, I can see that you're really upset and you have every right to be, but do you really need to go pay your respects in person? It's a shame she's gone, but I still don't understand why you need to go over to her house. Won't it be uncomfortable for her family?
Why would they be uncomfortable? They love me.
I'm sure that they're grieving privately. Maybe you should just let them be for now. You could attend her funeral, but there's no need for you to visit her house. That's too much. I'm sure that her family will be surprised to see you. They won't be expecting you.
You don't get it. They're like a second family to me. They won't be surprised. I'm close to her parents.
I see. Was Karen married?
No, she wasn't. Why do you ask?
Well, if she was, it would be awkward for her husband to see Karen's ex-boyfriend show up.
Look, you don't have to worry about anything. This is something that I want to do. I'm going, and that's that.
Okay, fine. Since you were close friends, I guess it makes sense that you still want to talk to her family.
I'm going to see if her family needs help with anything. So, if necessary, I'm going to stay with them for more than one night.
I see. I didn't know that you were so close to her family. I kind of thought that you would mention them to me. I mean, we've been married for a while now. So you and Karen were hanging out as friends even after we got married?
Yes, sometimes. I tell you whenever I have plans to go see my friends.
Yes, you do, but you have so many friends, I never know who you're with. This is the first time that I realized that you were still good friends with one of your ex-girlfriends. You could have mentioned that one of your friends was an ex-girlfriend that you were fairly serious about. I'm a little hurt that you failed to mention this to me.
This is not the time for you to be jealous. Karen is dead. Stop being so selfish. I lost a good friend. If anything, you should be comforting me.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, you're right. I'm just surprised to know that you two are so close, but now is not the time to be jealous. Have a safe drive down to Karen's house.
I'm at Karen's house now. I'm going to stay with her family for a while. I want to comfort them with my presence. I'm going to help them with the funeral arrangements.
Do you really need to go out of your way to do all that? It's not like Karen was your ex-wife. It's a little weird.
I'm just trying to be there for a family that needs emotional support right now. How is that weird? Why are you trying to make me feel guilty for doing something nice?
That's not what I'm trying to do here. I just don't understand why this is so important to you.
I told you that I'm close to her family as well. I want to help out. Can you imagine losing a daughter when she was still so young? They're devastated.
Yes, I can imagine. So, am I the one being unreasonable here? I just feel like something's not right.
Yes, you're the one acting nuts.
You really think so? Do you have enough clothes with you? Do you need me to bring you anything?
That's okay, I have enough. You don't need to drive out here. It'll just make things complicated.
But Karen was only a friend, right? I don't think that it would be weird for me to go over and hand you some extra sets of clothing. It's really not a problem for me. Tell me where you are right now.
I'm in the next town over, but you don't need to come. I don't need extra clothes. Just leave me alone. I can take care of myself. Karen left us so early that I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I want to help out with the funeral, and once that's over, I'll come home. You didn't even know her. You don't need to get involved.
Okay, fine, but there's no need for you to be so cold to me. I was only trying to help. I had no idea that you cared so much about Karen. I would have liked to meet her. Let me know if you need anything from me then. Harry, tell me what's going on.
What do you want? I'm busy. Don't text me unless it's an emergency.
What are you busy with?
You can't be serious. Karen's funeral, you idiot. I told you that.
Yes, you did.
I'm at a funeral. Don't text me.
Why are you the one hosting the funeral? It doesn't make any sense.
Huh?
You were acting strange, so I decided to come to the funeral as well. I was shocked to see that you were the one hosting the funeral, so I left, and now I'm trying to calm down at a nearby cafe. I went to Karen's funeral, and for some reason, my husband was the host. It doesn't make any sense. You need to explain to me. And then you said, "Thank you for coming to my wife Karen's funeral." Harry, you're my husband, right? What the hell is going on? I'm waiting for a reasonable explanation.
So you were at the funeral then? How did you even know where the funeral was taking place?
I looked up all the funeral homes in the town next to ours, and I called them up to see if a woman named Karen around our age was being buried. I ask you again, why are you hosting her funeral? How is Karen your wife? I thought that I was your wife.
I asked you to not come looking for me. Why did you do that? Don't ruin Karen's funeral. This is the last time that I get to be with her.
How can you be angry about this? I'm the one that's livid. This means that you were married to two women at the same time. Why am I only finding out about this now?
What?
I got the truth from your relatives at the funeral, so you can't deny anything. Not only were you cheating on me, but Karen was your concubine.
Who told you that? You'd better not have said anything to my relatives to complicate matters.
Like what? I might have mentioned that the person they thought was Karen's husband is actually married to me?
How dare you? Today was supposed to be about Karen.
Karen's family and relatives seemed shocked, but they were holding it together for the funeral. I guess that they'll want to talk to you after the funeral, though.
You ruined the funeral. How could you? I can't believe that this is happening right now.
Don't act like the victim here. I'm the one that wants to shout and scream. You did this to me, and I have every right to be furious with you. I'm filing for a divorce, and you're going to pay me for the damages.
A divorce? Why? Is that necessary?
Do you really have to ask, idiot? You had an affair, and on top of that, you let everyone think that she was your only wife. You've got to be kidding me. But you've made it easy for me. You basically made a public announcement about your affair at the funeral.
It wasn't an affair. Karen really was my wife.
I see. Then I guess our marriage wasn't what I thought it was. I'll never know which marriage meant more to you, but whatever. Now I know that all those late nights in the office and business trips were lies. You were with Karen.
I never lied. This is a big misunderstanding.
I already checked with your office. They say that you always leave the office on time and that your job doesn't require you to go on business trips.
You what?
So stop lying, you asshole. I want the truth. I was stupid enough to think that you were working hard. There were times when you told me that you were working late and had to spend the night at the office. And you had so many business trips. I sat at home thinking that you were really busy with work. I never imagined that you had a whole other life that I didn't know about.
You've got it all wrong. Let's talk about this. Let me explain it to you.
You don't need to say anything. I get it. You're a real piece of shit, and I should have never married you.
Give me a chance to explain myself.
No, you just want to make excuses and justify your actions. You made it very clear to me today that you were in love with Karen and that the life that I've been living is a big fat lie. Let's end this here. It was nice knowing you.
We are husband and wife. We need to talk about this.
By the way, Karen's family didn't seem to know that you were married to me. I'm sure that they're very upset with you right now, as am I.
How can you do this to Karen's family? They just lost their daughter. And they love me. What are they going to think now? You didn't have to go out of your way to complicate things.
Yes, you said that before, but I have no obligation to listen to you. Karen's family told me that you told them that you couldn't legally marry her because of your religion. I had no idea that you were so religious. Karen's family did not appreciate being lied to like that. I bet that they'll be suing you too.
Why would they sue me? Melanie, you need to calm down. There's no need for you to sue me. We can work this out.
Well, first of all, you need to pay me alimony for lying and cheating on me. And I'm divorcing you ASAP. I can't believe that you were cheating on me this entire time. I'm a fool. And you were telling everyone that Karen was your wife. How could you do this to me? Don't you care enough about me at all? This is all so stupid. It makes me want to laugh.
But Karen's gone now. You have nothing to worry about. You're my only wife now, and I won't do anything to jeopardize that anymore.
How can you tell me not to worry? Karen's death must be so convenient for you right now. You're a monster. Karen might be dead, but you shouldn't disrespect her like this. I've never met her, but I feel sorry for her. Meeting you was the biggest mistake of her life. And you're going to go to hell for what you did to the both of us.
Don't be so dramatic. You need to calm down. We can work out our issues. I'm open to getting some marriage counseling.
There's no need because I'm divorcing you. I won't change my mind. You do remember that you only have your job because my father is on the executive board, right?
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm sure that my father wouldn't want you at the same company as him when he finds out what you did to me. He'll fire you for sure.
He wouldn't do that. I can't lose my job over this. What am I going to do? How am I going to pay my living expenses? I've been a good husband to you. You never doubted me until today.
Did you think that you could marry more than one person? What world do you live in? You should move to a country that permits polygamy. I'm divorcing you and getting alimony. That's the least that you could do for me. I won't ever forgive you, and you mean nothing to me now. I'm telling my parents about this, and you'll be fired.
Karen's parents are already upset with me. Do you really need to involve your parents too? I've never seen them so mad. Today would have gone well if you hadn't gotten involved.
How can you try to blame this on me, you dumbass? We all have the right to be mad at you. You did this to us. Own up to it. You don't deserve to have anyone on your side. And you'll lose your job. This is the punishment that you asked for.
Why are you being so harsh? I just lost Karen.
I'm not harsh. You need to deal with this on your own. You should lose everything and become homeless. You can live on a riverside and feed on wild grass.
How can you wish this on me?
How could I not? Goodbye, Harry. I can't wait for you to rot in hell. Once Karen's funeral was over, her family wanted to have a word with Harry. They were going to sue him for creating a life with Karen that was based on a big lie. As I had predicted, my father was furious with Harry, and he was fired from his company. Harry had no choice but to pay money to both me and Karen's family, but he was jobless and homeless. It's gonna take him a very long time to pay what is owed to us. But he deserves every bit of it. He shouldn't have messed with either me or Karen in the first place. Now that I'm divorced from Harry, I'm free from all of the pain. I'm glad that I didn't spend the rest of my life being married to a total fraud. I hope that Harry spends the rest of his life regretting his poor choices, and he better pay me alimony no matter how long it takes.
Danny, what time are you coming home today?
Same time as usual. Why ask? You never ask what time I'd come home. What happened?
To tell you the truth, I've been having fertility treatments at the clinic for some while.
Huh? Fertility treatments? Why didn't you tell me this before?
I'm sorry. Your mother said not to tell you.
My mom? Why?
Women are the cause of most infertility, so no need to tell your man about it. She's been having this mantra almost every day.
Oh, I see. She's right. All that's got nothing to do with men. There's nothing I can do about your treatments.
That's not all true. Anyways, the doctor told me that there's a good chance today.
Good chance of what?
You know, the timing of getting... You get it, right?
Right. Bit odd doing it because the doctor said to. I don't like it.
I understand that.
I kinda don't feel like coming home today.
What?
I'll go and have a couple of drinks with my friends, okay?
Wait, what? I need to get pregnant as soon as possible.
I get that you like kids, but they're gifts from God and such. I don't care if today's your big chance. I don't like being told when I should do it. Too businesslike.
I know, I understand, but...
What? Spit it out, will you?
Every day, these past few months, your mother keeps pestering me. I want to see my grandchild. If you don't have a child this year, I will have you divorced from my son. And such.
I see.
Danny, can you talk to your mom about this?
Huh? Come again?
Tell her what you told me. That children are gifts from God, so there's no rush stuff. Your mother might listen to you.
I doubt that.
Please. I've been in so much pain. I want kids, but your mother agonizing me over it stresses me out.
Wait, Are you blaming my mom for your incapability of getting pregnant?
Not exactly, but she does stress me. Sorry, bad choice of words.
You're the one who's infertile, right? Why should I help you in any way?
Why do you assume I'm the one who's to blame? I've gone through the tests, and there was nothing wrong with me.
Then why can't you get pregnant?
Either the timing wasn't right, or it might be something wrong with your testicles, I think.
So now you're blaming me. My mother, bless her, birthed and raised all 4 of her children, right? Yours only had you, isn't that correct?
Yeah, but what's that got to do with infertility?
It means my parents had the ability to make 4 children, which makes me, their son, very much fertile, logically speaking.
Well, yeah, it might be genetic, but that's not 100% the reason. Eating habits and smoking are a part of it too. And also, my mom wasn't infertile. So that's got nothing to do with the situation.
Oh, stop rambling. If you want to shut my mom up, you do it yourself. Talk to you later.
No, wait a minute. Danny! Hey, Danny? I have a favor to ask.
What favor? I'm busy at work.
Sorry.
You have it so easy, staying home and doing nothing all day. Must be nice being a housewife.
It isn't at all what it seems, okay? Never mind. Can you come with me just this once to the clinic?
Huh? Why should I go with you?
We still can't find anything wrong with me, and the doctor asked for the husband to come in.
He's a quack for sure. What does he know? There's nothing wrong with me.
We don't know for sure until we run some tests. Your mother wants this too.
Oh, shut up. Nothing you say will make me go. I, for one, don't want kids.
Wait, really? Then tell your mother that.
Why me? You and she want them, right? You're all grown-ups. Work it out with each other.
I've tried talking to her, but she won't listen. All she does is blame me. I can't really say strongly to her. She might listen to her own son. Me telling her, she thinks I'm rebelling against her wishes.
The hell? I don't get involved in complicated situations. Oh, and I'm staying out late again today, just so you know.
Wait, again? You're always out till these days. Danny? Danny, come on. Danny, I can't stand your mother anymore.
What are you talking about?
How long is she going to stay? Too long, isn't it? She should be getting back soon, right?
I guess not.
Why?
She sold her house.
She did what? You're lying.
You keep on BSing her, but it's for our own good she's staying with us. Are you trying to kick her out?
No, but...
If you did your wifely duties, we wouldn't have her helping us out now, would we?
My duties? Your mother's the one watching TV all day on a couch like a sack of potatoes, ordering me to do housework. I can't work in my room because of her.
That's because I asked her to.
What?
I discussed with Mom on how you never did the house chores. She said that she'll discipline you.
What?
She's been a housewife for a long time. You can learn a lot from her.
I do the housework. Why won't you believe me?
Of course I would believe my mother over you. You're a stranger after all.
Rude.
How so? I'm just stating facts.
Fine, then I'll have a say in this. I'm thinking of getting a divorce with you.
What, from me?
Every day with both of you agonizing me. I can't live like this anymore. I currently can't get work done during the day, so I have to do it late at night.
That's not enough of a reason. You're overreacting.
No, I am not. Look back at what you both said to me over the past and think about it. Danny, where are you? And your mother? The house seems absent. Are you two together?
Right now, we were hungry, so we went to grab a bite at a nearby cafe, thinking about hitting the mall after this.
Oh, so you left me behind. Again.
Can't be helped. Mom says she's tired of putting up with strangers. She needs a break.
She said that? How unbelievable.
Are you making fun of my mother?
Yup. She's the one who's been annoying me every single day. And with you, she's acting like a good mother. I'm done. We're getting a divorce.
What?
Don't act so surprised. We talked about this.
Sure we did, but I thought you were joking.
I've been nothing but serious. And all this time you thought I was joking? Wow.
I mean, I thought it was just a little threat.
I guess it was a little nuanced. But seriously, I can't live like this. So I told both of you about getting a divorce and wanted to see how you both reacted.
Okay.
These few weeks, nothing changed with the both of you, behavior-wise, if not worse than before. So that's that. We are getting divorced.
Kate, I'm sorry, really. I thought you were joking, really.
I wouldn't say I want to get divorced as a joke. I get that you couldn't read my emotions over text, but come on.
Sorry. You always discuss these things via text, so I don't know. I thought you were pouting like usual. You've been acting normally to Mom, too.
So, all this time, you thought I was pouting?
No.
I wanted to talk in person, but your mother was always following you around like a puppy. I couldn't exactly express my thought verbally with her presence.
Yeah, I guess. I've been busy with work and going to bed early, too. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you.
I never thought the day would come where you apologized to me. You were kind of a mama's boy since she moved in with us.
Who, me? No way!
Oh, but you were though. Mom this, mom that, always.
My bad then. So, about the divorce. Can you give me another chance?
What?
Yeah, now that I finally know how you feel, I'll talk to my mom really good. So you won't have to go through anything bad anymore.
You swear?
Duh. Trust me on this.
You're always all mouth.
What can I do to prove myself?
Sign the divorce papers.
What? Sign it? I thought you were giving me another chance.
I am. I'll keep the papers close by just in case. If something happens like this again, I'm turning the papers in. Until then, I'll put the divorce on hold.
Fine. I'll sign when we get back.
Fine. Danny, I just got back to the house. Where are you?
Just got back? Were you out somewhere?
Yeah? I told you before that I'm going out with a friend, so I wouldn't be back till late today.
Oh, right. I don't remember the friend part. But yeah, you said something about being out late, so we decided to move out today.
Move out?
Yeah, to our new house. We got a pretty good deal on the new condos built in town. With my girlfriend pregnant, the timing seemed right.
Girlfriend? Pregnant? What are you talking about?
You're useless now, because you couldn't get pregnant. I was right all along. You were the incapable one. My girlfriend got pregnant instantly.
Wait. Were you having an affair?
Not an affair. I was looking out for a girl who would have my child.
Oh, God. You can't be serious. How long have you been seeing her?
Since you brought up the divorce nonsense, so a few weeks.
2 weeks ago, to be exact. When did you find out she was pregnant?
The day before yesterday. Her period was late a week. We did a test and voila.
Ah, is that so? And then you moved in with her in your new condo.
Yep. Also, my mom's staying with us. We're in the middle of a housewarming party.
Okay then, I'll get my lawyer to contact you. Just as soon as we get the legal stuff straightened out.
Lawyer? You already got the divorce papers with you. What more do you need?
Oh, well, a girl needs her stuff. You wouldn't know because you're thick as a brick.
The hell?
No, don't get so pissed. You'll scare your girlfriend and her baby away.
Right.
I'll get back to you soon. Have a nice life with your girlfriend. Danny, your mother came by today to my parents' place with her hands and knees to the ground. What happened? I never thought she was capable of apologizing. Will hell freeze over?
Oh my god, Kate. I finally got through to you. Why were you ignoring my texts?
Were you texting me? I turned the notifications off because it was getting annoying.
Oh, okay. This week was hectic as hell.
Seems like it. Your mom was going on about an affair and money and such.
Yeah, dude. My girlfriend's lover turned up at her house.
Her fiancé, you mean?
What?
The day after you guys moved out, her fiancé came looking for her.
Huh?
He had PI following her around for some time because he was suspicious and contacted me, her lover's wife.
You're not serious.
He didn't mind her seeing someone as long as she returned home to him eventually, or so he thought. She called the engagement off unexpectedly, so I helped him find her whereabouts.
You told him where we live?
I didn't know the details, but there's only one new condo complex in town.
You did, didn't you?
I just told him it might be where they live. He agreed to help me, so I couldn't turn him away. Even if I didn't tell him, his PI would have anyway. That's probably how he found out which door to knock.
Oh, man.
And don't tell me that your chaotic week story's over.
Oh, hell no. The baby's father? It was neither mine nor the fiancé's.
Wait, seriously? When I heard about her pregnancy from you, I was positive it wasn't yours, but didn't think there was another guy involved.
You knew it wasn't mine?
Hell yeah.
Damn, I thought she was the only one for me.
Why did she choose you? Her fiancé seems a better option.
It's because I'm the richest, or that's what she says.
You? Rich? When you only make 1,000 a month, so that's why the money was gone from our joint account. It was to spend it on her, and she mistook you for being rich.
So it seems.
I feel sorry for her. That was my money to begin with. The money from the real estate property leasing that I worked my ass for to buy it before meeting you.
She wasn't the only one that misunderstood. My mom also thought I earned more.
I mean, duh. You had the nerve of calling me a leech in front of her.
That was,
Anyone would think I was the money grab if they heard that.
I had to keep appearances. It doesn't sound right to think about it now. I was jealous of you.
The hell you were! I'm guessing your mother spent your earnings all away after you moved out, huh? She has a rather extravagant taste.
You knew this would happen?
Of course I knew. Your mother would always boss me around to buy this and that. I wondered where she acquired such expensive taste, as if she thought money fell out from the sky.
I always paid from the joint account when we ate out, so she must have assumed.
Instead, I put in more because I have extra cash than you.
So, where are you living now? Mom said you weren't home at the old place.
Oh, so that's why she came to my parents.
Yeah, my girlfriend's fiancé is demanding me compensation, and my mom's using up my credit card so I have no money left. Can you help me out?
No freaking way. I have nothing to do with you lot.
Are you abandoning us? We were family!
Are you insane? You and your mother were a family. I was all alone the whole time we lived together. Do you still not understand why we got divorced?
Oh man.
We are legally strangers from a week ago. Strangers, not husband and wife. Get it? Should I even consider helping strangers, let alone the ones who were giving me such a hard time? Hell no!
But...
By the way, I'm also charging you both for alimony. You'll hear from my lawyer.
Wait, what? Kate! Kate!
I demanded compensation from Danny and his ex-girlfriend with the proof of his affairs for the total of $27,000. They came to my parents' house every day for a while, trying to get me to help them. They stopped at once when they had heard the police called upon them for trespassing. I don't know what those idiots are doing right now, but the money gets transferred to me constantly every month, so they're alive at least. As for me, I moved out and sold my old house the minute when the divorce went through, and live happily at my new place.